Thank you, Trustee Keck. The next question, please.
Okay, the next question you've both kind of asked or answered a little in your last answer, but I'm going to ask it anyways. What are your top 3 priorities for your time in office? And Trustee Keck, you start with this one.
Probably my top priority would be the budget, the budget, the budget, and the budget. I would want to look at all items. I would want to look at overtime. I would want to look at staffing. I would want to look at conferences. I would want to look at all the line items. I primarily, we've done, I guess you could say, well, we're at a formal process now. I can remember years back where there was no budget until the end of summer. And quite frankly, that was not any way to run a village. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Keck. Trustee Burley?
My top 3 priorities, I outlined 2 of them briefly, would be the manager ordinance, which obviously will be rather quick in the amount of time. It won't take more than a few months if we have good deliberations with the board. The economic toolbox being one. I'd also like to review the role of our independent contractors. We do have highly qualified and very excellent independent contractors in the village. But currently we contract out for IT, engineering, attorneys for union and non-union. And that amounts to about $500,000 a year. That'd be something that we definitely need to look at. If for spending $100,000 a year on IT outsourcing, would it make sense to bring that in-house to save some money? One of the other things that I find interesting is the financial planning. I obviously think that the budget is important. We have to have a balanced budget. In fact, we're required to do so. The financial plan or a strategic plan or a comprehensive plan moving forward. Staff had proposed a strategic plan last year, and the majority of this board decided, because the other one had expired, we just don't want to do that, we want to hold off. So we've been riding this year without a plan for the future. A comprehensive plan that we have, which outlines basically land use, policies, procedure, roadways, parks, bike paths, everything that we would do in our future, the development. That's 10 years old. So staff went out and applied for a $100,000 grant that Trustee Keck voted against the grant. I'm not sure why. Or Trustee Kazmarek, I'm sorry. And we got that grant for $100,000. So starting about a month ago, we're going to be doing a brand new comprehensive plan. That's going to take up the better part of this year, but that's going to be a plan that we can, a map that we can drive with for the next 5 years or 10 years. And that's going to take all of you in this room to be at those meetings to give everybody your input. We hired a consultant to do that. Give the consultant your input of what you want this village to be in the future. This is not my village, it's not Bill's village, it's your village. So it's important that every voice be heard in this village. So that's about all I have to say on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Burley.